Read page. Oh god. More bad reading incoming, guys. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here, to the House of Horrors. I must think. So is there some guy who had a different purpose for this amusement park? Like, he didn't want to make an amusement park, but he wanted to do something scary? And man, that face, like, if I could just like, crouch and then point it up. Ooh. Is there anything else in here? Let me just explore for a little bit. I don't think there's a lot of optional content in this game. At least, see, I would have loved to be able to read some of this. To get some more backstory. Like, I still don't know what is going on exactly. I have these vague ideas, but I kinda wanna know more. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of jump scares, I'm guessing. This is a House of Horror. This was not scary at all, but it was like really weird. Oh man, that was amazing. It was amazing. There's gonna be something in the mirror. It's gonna be Bloody Mary. Yeah, she's here. She's arrived. Wait, what is that light? Okay, it moves. Is it that thing? No, it can't be. I've always had something against mirrors, guys. Oh, hello. Like, I'm not really scared easily of games or movies or real life or whatever, but I hate goddamn mirrors. Like, I always hate Bloody Mary episodes in games. It's just something about mirrors that just, I don't know, freaks me out. What the hell? Did that thing just disappear? I feel like I'm such a different kind of LPer if you compare me to the likes of PewDiePie and stuff. They're always just yelling, but I don't feel like there is a necessity to yell in games like this. I feel like it's just, you know, you should experience games as you experience them, and not just yell because you have the possibility of yelling. Like, if I feel like I have to yell in a certain situation, I will yell. Like, don't mind me, but I don't think it's often that scary. Maybe that's just me as a person, but I don't know, I just don't feel like I have to fake like emotions and feelings for the sake of a let's play. Wait, didn't I just go here already? No, okay, I haven't been there. Have I been here? Oh, wait, why does my light keep going out? I've seen many horror movies, and lights going out often means that there are ghosts. Okay, have I been here? I don't. Wait. Man, that was so predictable. Why do I even still flinch? Oh man, it's so weird. Like, I'd love to see myself back on cam. Like, it's really weird. Wait, I've already been here, haven't I?
Please, make me see.
Read a page. Okay, let me read this page. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It is as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Wait, Steve is the chat guy, right? Wait, was that a chair? Did I just hear some chair move? Have I been here? Like, this is so disorienting. I think I've been here. Like, was this? Yeah, okay, I just moved here, so. Can't even run here either. Wow, guy just is not scary whatsoever. Like, is there... Can I even see like this... Yeah, there's even a stick behind me. Oh, this game is freaking genius. I love it. It's just... It's all... It's a lot of tiny jump scares that aren't really scary, but they're just flinch scary. Ooh. Hello there, sir. How you doing? Any notes for me to read? What is in here? There has to be a purpose to this room. Oh, it's a light. Okay. Wait, have I changed? I think I look different. Oh, wait, didn't I look different at the start? Didn't I have like a I have a different jacket. Is this not a day? Didn't I have like brownish something, or is it just the shadow? Open door. Ooh, we're going into the basement. Can I even go back? Just wondering. I don't think I can. No, it's a very linear experience. I can open that door. Okay, let me just see what I can do. I can open that door. I can. Okay, there are 3 doors I can open. Let's start by opening the first one. Okay, appears to be locked. Appears to be locked as well. There is no choice in this game. Like, it's all fake choice. Nightmare Circus. Oh, that's very fitting. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolks. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. Wait, is that what's happening? It's quite a thick book, by the way. It's written by Fair Cum. I think I should play more horror games on my channel. Like, I'm kind of liking
After
this.
they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of had to wait here to read these 2 things, so. Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that our service has been disconnected, or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. First, make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on 555-7868 and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us on 555-7869 to discuss your options. 3. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare officer to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Donick Power Company. Okay, so the guy running this place did not pay his electricity bills, which is why the electricity went off in a lot of places. Now this is a shocking true story. Hunger, the true story of the Donners. By Famine Press. On April 16, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded on the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest strategies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive the terrible winter. In this never-before-seen exposed read about the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Ooh, that's quite a disturbing story, I must say. Like, they had to resort to cannibalism? Like we're just exploring some... Is this the guy who's running the house? Like, are we just exploring his house? Okay, this is the Wilting. Susan Anscombe. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. A solar flare struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world. Again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chance O'Hara's back, and you better believe that she's bigger, better, and bolder than ever. This guy reads a lot of, like, end of the world books. I kinda like this guy. I do the same. Okay, examine. It's a hat? Anything in the hat? Would be amazing if there was something disturbing, like jump scary in the hat. I don't think this... It's like... I don't even recognize anything on the hat. A cube. Okay, so this guy likes solving puzzles. This guy has a lot of... Wait, that's us! I didn't even realize at the first picture, at the first painting. This is us. Mom and me in the car. Us being in the park. Like at least I'm presuming it's us. Would be amazing if there was some hidden guy in the paintings, like everywhere. Like this guy's been watching us. I love you, Callum, from Callum. Oh man. What the hell is this? Okay, so that's us and some witch kind of guy? Woman? Okay, I think I got everything. Let me just explore the next room. Read shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Wait, this looks like we should be the one who wrote that. What is this? Us two weird mouse kind of thingy, crocodile, like it's just a bunch of animals and a railroad? Anything else for me? Examine wrench. Any blood in it? Did he murder any guys recently? Is this some serial killer that has imitated our house? We just stolen our papers? Okay, so we can't open that door, which limits our options. We can't examine the bottle. Okay, I think we explored everything around here. Let's go into the next room. Okay, so every door in this place is closed. Okay, something's gonna happen in this room. Oh, it's a TV. Is this the ring? Read letter. Okay, Lorraine. Okay. Interesting. It's directed to us. I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all these years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write me asking for help. I have not a family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you. I truly did. Can someone shut off that damn TV? But every year as you grew more and more like him, you were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open our wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. So this is a letter from her mother, and she didn't really like her father, and she chose her father's side, and now she was trying to reach out to her mother, but she didn't want to contact. Okay. Dunwich Emergency Services, Miss Maillard. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer Dunwich, Medical. Dr. Spence. Sir. Dunwich Emergency Service. That door, guys. Something is gonna happen after we open that door up. What is this? Okay. This letter we just read, right? Yeah, of the mom. Okay. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Would be amazing if that clock actually moved. So that's us sitting in class with a teacher, and we are there as well. Examine toy. Okay. Another notice. Oh man, there's so many notices. Okay. Dunwich Emergency Services. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing a partner, Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Aftercare recommendations, weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, Livian base. Okay, so we had a depression after our husband died. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth, when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have a son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Well, so much for that. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norms Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from his institution. Okay, so Callum had been taken away from her when she was, what was that sound? Yeah, well, when she was depressed. Now that she has fully recovered, or at least sort of recovered, as we can see that she's still pretty depressed in some of her monologues. Callum has been returned to her, and now we are at some park, so I guess we were just doing some bonding here. Medical instructions are prescriptions for Zoloft that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 50 mg dose and then, based on the advice of a doctor, to increase this medication as needed. Oh, my throat is getting so sore from all this reading. Okay, read note. Miss Maylott, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the line insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of the New York State. The deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained our situation. Your situation. Especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Okay, so Callum is Donald's son. Interesting. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies, really, from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and that I hope I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. Okay, so that's us again. Wait, is this the place he was taken to when he was taken away from us and he drew all these things because he missed us? Could that be it? That is us in an amusement park, and he's like a balloon, there's a clown, there's a Ferris wheel. Amazing. I actually didn't learn the word from this Let's Play, like the Ferris wheel. I really didn't know, so kind of like that. I'm gonna go down even deeper. Man, I kind of thought this was a horror game, but isn't this like the same room? Wait, this is the same place, right?